Last time I checked, the art of war, ninjutsu is definitely a part of it. Kuji-in is basically to understand there are dark and light forces and they need each other to balance the universe, and a lot of it is meditation form. Kuji-kiri, on the other hand, are rituals and acts of worship. It actually means 9-finger cutting, or Koreans will say 9-finger drawing. They'll pronounce it kuji-korin. And how this works is you either take a knife or a sword, or you take a brush. You either write something or you cut. When you are using a knife or a sword, you're basically representing destruction and death. When you take a brush finger and you make characters, you're basically acknowledging something, or it could be a request. These are something that's very different, and people need to understand this. A lot of people think that it's all just basically cutting on a chart or a graph, and of course when you get into that aspect you might want to look up Sanscripts, and these are things that are really deep in the dark forces. And when I say dark, I'm talking about hell itself. Now let me, without sounding like a lunatic or a crazy person, like I said, it's very important to me that you understand the truth, and because of this I'm telling you, so I hope you listen very carefully. There are two types of kuji-kiris. One is the act or acknowledgement of worship, or an existence of a higher divine spirit, and the other one is actually casting spells or requesting dark forces to assist you with battles and wars. Is mind, body, and soul connected, and they take their knife or their brush and they put in all their intentions or their will into the act of rituals. Basically what you're doing is opening a gateway, not to the universe. You are opening a portal, either to angels or to demons. And this is very important for you to understand. To use good and evil and balance itself. Me, I'm a Christian. I have chose strictly not to use the bad forces, so I don't practice cutting with my fingers. If I do anything, I do the acts of worship, which is to acknowledge the spirit. So basically it's very important for me to inform you that when you are doing kuji-kiri and you don't know what you're doing and you are ignorant, you are actually dealing with portals or gateways, and you are going to open up the spiritual realm. So you believers, I want you to really think about what you're dealing with and be very cautious. I would strongly suggest that you don't research this or look into it.